Welcome everybody. How is everybody doing? Um, I know that I have subscribers in the US and I also have subscribers in Europe. Things right now are quite tough there. I hope everybody could hang in there and get through this. Now, you have probably noticed that my title is this time is a little bit controversial. I think like you can now call New York New Wuhan now. And also, I don't think the social distancing policy that the U.S. government is adopting is working. The social, like the 6 feet away, the distance of this social distancing is not working. It's not six feet away, it's 6 feet deep. And when I say 6 feet deep, I mean death. Now, 6 feet under is a common euphemism for death because of the notion that cemetery workers always dig grave sets to a standard depth of 6 feet. I learned this word from a YouTuber, True Freeman, but this is not for fun. This is not funny. This is not a pun. If anything, I want this to be a public service. I want you guys to be warned. Social distancing is not working, exemplified by the surge of confirmed cases. Now, we know that Wuhan was quite terrible before, but if you compare the figures, Wuhan has how many? Less than 70,000 confirmed cases. But now, how many we have in New York? It has more than 70,000 cases. And we know that the things in Wuhan is, the difficulty is almost over in Wuhan. Life is getting back to normal, but in New York, it's just a start. Trump predicted that in the next 2 weeks there will be more and more bad news. All right, and also, I think almost every Wuhan citizen has been tested, but in New York, you still have a large percentage of people not having been tested. And another thing, I think like Trump has failed tremendously. Until now, he's still emphasizing social distancing. When social distancing means like you keep 6 feet, at least 6 feet away from each other. But like the virus could be airborne. You could touch the surface that has virus. Why not recommend people wearing a face mask? Earlier I read an article saying that part of the reason why what's called CDC, recommends not buying or stockpiling mask is that they think like if everybody is buying masks, there is a shortage for the health workers. But you let it sink in for a moment, you let it marinate for a minute. What does it mean? It means like possibly you have people that, even though he looks healthy, but still he could be a carrier of the virus. We have numerous cases like some people, they don't show symptoms, but they still are, infectious or contagious, right? And often before they show symptoms, they already have the ability to pass the virus to others. So social distancing is not working, and luckily just before I began this video, I saw articles saying that Trump is considering a national, a countrywide order of uh, mandatory mask wearing, but it's too late. Like if you compare with what Wuhan's doing, and if you compare what is New York is doing right now, just earlier I saw this dude doing a video on the street of New York when the New York has more cases than Wuhan. Wuhan has already grounded the people way more earlier than New York. Even now, you can walk outside. I don't think even you can drive. I think, but Wuhan has long enforced a policy not allowing people to drive. People can only buy food like maybe like 1 week a time, and everybody's wearing a mask. But in New York, no. And also, right now, like only now, Trump is saying like everybody should wear a mask. China has this policy, has this order way more earlier after the outbreak of the virus, the coronavirus, all right? And I have another, earlier I read another article saying like, in Italy things are quite there, but still you have people, but still you can be out by walking the dog. So some people they are desperate to walk. They even rented dogs. I mean, come on, what is more important, the freedom of moving or your life or your health? And also a a very big defect in the policy of America, in my eyes, is that they say that healthy people don't need to wear a mask. How do you determine a person is healthy? A lot of times they have coronavirus confirmed virus in your body when you don't show the symptoms of this virus. I mean, just by appearance you look healthy, but in fact you may get the virus inside your body. So I'm not seeing this because like I want to compare. I'm nationalistic. I want to see America fail. No, actually, China is very alerted, very careful. Even now, it's not because we have cases now. We have cases from abroad, so much so that the schools are still not open. This is the world is the globe is just like a village. Globalization. This is globalization. If things are quite worse over there, over Europe and America, nobody is buying the products made by the Chinese. The factories are not selling. It will cause like a lot of people out of a job. Right now the employment rate is quite high, even though like the government, the official figure from the government in China, they say that it's like 7-6% of unemployment, but in my estimate it could be like 10-15, because they don't consider like migrant workers. They don't consider migrant workers. So if a farmer, he go to the city and couldn't find a job, so he's not considered as a worker seeking job. So that is the defect, I think, in the calculation. So this is not me like gloating over the Trump administration's failure. No, we are all on this. Coronavirus is our common enemy. But I just want to point out some of these big mistakes like some governments are making right now. Like, for instance, like the social distancing is not working at all. And also, I think a lot of people are, selfish. Just earlier, I saw an article. A pastor is still giving service even now. They think like the God is. You should fear the God, not the coronavirus. I mean, this never happens in China. It's lucky that the Chinese government, they have all these forces. They could do things quick. Well, in the U.S., people just are used to the freedom of moving. People are just used to do whatever they want. All right. So this is what I think, and the figures are just there. Even though like some people may say like, no, the Chinese government is not telling you the real number. The total cases could be 100 times worse than the real figure, like CMU has been saying. I mean, come on. We all live in a digital era. Do you think like if there is a large outbreak, there's a lot of cases we don't know? People don't put it on the YouTube or Twitter or other foreign websites. I'm still waiting for like some always trash in China YouTubers making videos about the cases in the US. Why they keep talking about the cases in China? Right now we all look at the cases in the West. So why not make a video about that? I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching.